Gazulu right here at the Flow Podcast. And by interesting people, you're going to find out why they're interesting when they introduce themselves. So I'm going to start over there. Or should I say ladies first? Because you're my lady. I don't think we outnumber him, so who's going to start first? So introduce yourself, please.
All right. My name is Dr. Shakalmove. I'm the Secretary of Health and Environmental Affairs for the National Council of Students Union, the national student body that looks at the welfare of all the students across the country.
Amazing.
So my name is Kadere Evelyn Makasa, coming from the National Council of Students Union as well. I am the Women's League Coordinator. And like he basically stated, we are the umbrella body of all students' unions across Zambia.
That's interesting. So both of you are doctors?
Yes.
Doctor, guys. But anyway, so what is a student council, the National Student Council? What do you guys do exactly? When I was in uni, when I was getting my bachelor's, sorry guys, a bachelor's degree. When I was getting my bachelor's, I did not know that there was a National Student Union. But what do you guys do?
So basically what we do is advocate for students' rights in all sectors, be it health, considering the fact that we're doctors, be it academic policies, anything concerning students, we're there.
Yes, amazing, amazing. So let's dig into why we're here today, which is the Inter-University WASH debate. So if you don't know what WASH is Water, Sanitation and Hygiene. So why is it important? Why do you think this debate is important for higher learning institutions to participate and to just gain a knowledge on what WASH is and how it's important in universities? Anyone can go first.
Okay. Thank you very much. I think this debate, rather also the MOU, is something that is timely and necessary. I think you can see just by the way it's WASH, okay?
Sorry to cut you short. So you mentioned an MOU.
Yeah.
So today was not just people or schools debating, full school debating. It was also an MOU signing. So what was the MOU about?
So the MOU basically was about the National Council of Students Union, being the umbrella body, working with youth or WASH ambassadors. This is a club that is dealing with rather promoting issues to do with water, hygiene, better sanitation. So, which is something that is student body representing students who are also keen to participate in that our institutions of higher learning also need better sanitation, need better water, need to be in their best form of hygiene. Because at the end of the day, these higher institutions of higher learning, they're crowded, and when we promote some of these things, we are going to lessen on the spread of diseases. Because diseases just basically begin by you not just being hygiene. Not practicing some of these things can make you be in a position of acquiring disease. So it's something that is very important. And with us partnering with them means creating a platform between us and them to be advocates in different institutions of higher learning around this, partner with them, of course also partner with other organizations, let's say Ministry of Health, Ministry of Water and Local Government, partner with them and see how best we can better the sanitation institutions of higher learning.
And also for accountability purposes.
Yes, very good.
Amazing.
So basically, like my colleague has stated, the MOU was basically bringing the National Council of Students Union and the Youth Ambassador WASH Club together. So what is this partnership all about? One may wonder, and why are we and why are you calling the National Students Council National Council of Students Union? Basically because we represent the interests of the students, or in short, we have access to all stakeholders, and the largest stakeholders being the students themselves. And it is not a secret that in different institutions we do struggle with sanitation issues. Yes. So how then are we going to bring the students and the solution closer? So this MOU is merging that gap. Yes, and we basically talked about, or we basically shared a few ideas with the club's ambassador, to say we are going to provide the students and the different universities across the nation, and we'll build capacity in them. By capacity building, I mean skills, not just basic skills, but when you see a problem, a sanitation problem, let's say there's a broken toilet, contaminated water, how then do you go about it? Do you just say, oh, the toilet is broken, or there's contaminated water? How then do you go about it, and what protocol do you follow? Yes, and just basic. Are we going to get chlorine and whatnot? So yes, just those litigators.
Yeah. I'm going to pick on something that you said, and one of the motions that was being debated today, and I think was it Unilas or is it Apex that was debating against or for the behavior change?
What good is it that you know when to use and how to use the toilets without the actual facilities? We need the toilets, and then that's when people will actually be going to the toilets. We need that the facilities should be there for the behavior to be implemented.
The only way we're able, therefore, these people to use these toilets is that if we educate them on how to use them. This is not a matter of whether these toilets are here or not. The toilet's already there because we want to strengthen something. Cannot strengthen something that is not there.
So in a situation like this, where a toilet is broken or there's no water, maybe a student will say, is this my problem? Am I supposed to report this? Isn't there supposed to be a maintenance guy to take care of this? So how does the National Council, please remind me?
National Council Students Union.
Yes, how does it come in to tell the students to say, this is your responsibility? This is your job. This is for you, by you, so you need to take responsibility for this. So how do you change the behavior of the student? Because you know how people out there talk about students and how they just are reckless with everything. I'm not saying you are, I'm just saying the word of the street is saying that. Yeah.
So yes, there is a misconception that students are reckless, they're rigid, or they know is maybe noise making. So this is why we're talking about behavior changing and changing the narrative. It's not that students are like that, no. It's sometimes just a channel of communication. And then when we bring that communication closer to them and the solution closer to them, actually they will become ambassadors over hygiene, good hygiene and sanitation, because they do know about good hygiene. These are intellectuals. We're not talking about people that are not learned, but these are intellectuals. So they know how to take care of themselves and the environment, but we're trying to say, how do they take care of their environment in a better way? Yes, even the same broken toilets in a better way. Literally letting them be part of the solution, other than just complainants, as the notion or the word on the street is.
Amazing, amazing. Your view?
Yeah, just as a council, you know, we stand to effectively represent our students. Okay, we're a national student board. And usually, when let's say an institution is undergoing a serious sanitation, rather hygiene or water problem, sanitation issues, they engage their student union leaders. Okay, student union leaders will engage management, elements of management, try and see if they can come up with a solution. And then, if maybe in a case where there is no solution, we come in as the national body. Of course, we are in constant communication with student union representatives who are constantly reporting, let's say, on sanitation, how their university is faring. Okay, and then we come in to advocate, okay, on behalf of them as well as behalf of the students. This is why we are national board. A good example I'll give is, I think you can see what has just happened at Unza and even more. It is through advocacy, of course, student union management working together, of course, with the council. You advocate through the ministry, let's say Ministry of Water Development and Sanitation, Ministry of Health, advocate through, you've seen what ZNS came also on board. So you advocate through such as a national body, and then a solution is found. As we speak right now, Munza was facing some sanitation issues. Of course, a new ablution block has been built for them. All these are coming about because of advocacy. As a student body, we really want to ensure that our students are in safe hands. And in a case where, let's say, behavioral issues, as a council, we usually attend orientation programs for each university let's say,
Capacity building as well.
yes, more like that. Yeah. Let's say we have new students, and then we go there, and we are a part of the orientation program.
Yes.
So we get to have talks around some of these health issues.
Amazing.
Okay, mental health issues, where we speak to the students. You know, you're just new in this university. This is how you carry yourself. You know, we touch issues of hygiene, among other issues. So we really do that and ensure that we empower our students to the best of our capabilities and the
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
So a question is, will you encourage more universities, colleges, whatever higher learning institutions that are out there to participate in the next debate? Because this is the first one, and of course it's not going to be the last one. Are you going to push them? How are you going to push them? You know how students are. Let's just say, like, if there's no Sana, if there's no one, they won't come. So what are you guys going to do to make sure that higher learning institutions take part in initiatives like this?
I think it's not about what are we going to do, it's just about sensitizing them more, because they are interested, because this is something that is affecting their day-to-day lives, and they do want a solution. So it's a matter of going to them, talking to them, say there's this program, like this partnership right now. I think the universities that have come, we didn't use force, we didn't use any bribes. But we did tell them, oh, there's this program happening, it's about sanitation, it's about your hygiene. So it's more of going to them. And I think this is what this MOU is all about. Going to the students, providing the solution and them being part of the solution. In fact, them providing the solution. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much. So your last words regarding why more students should be interested in WASH, why more youth-led initiatives should take up this WASH conversation.
Okay. A very important question.
Yeah.
I think, you see, we are living in times where you see there is a cholera outbreak here and there. So them taking keen interest in WASH is actually preserving themselves from, you know, some of these outbreaks. Moreover, when these outbreaks happen, especially at the institutions of higher learning, these outbreaks can even lead to an indefinite closure. I remember back in the days, when I was a student at CBU, our institution was closed indefinitely on account that there was a cholera outbreak. So we as students should take keen interest in this and ensure that there is no any outbreak in our institutions of higher learning. And that way we are going to complete our programs in the actual time frame. Okay? At least it's something that is very important. Also just protect ourselves, you know, protecting our own lives. Yes, so it's so very important that we go in that trajectory.
Amazing, thank you. Any last words from you?
Yes. I think, like my colleague earlier stated, during the rainy seasons, we all know to say not only institutions but Zambia at large suffers from these outbreaks. I think typhoid outbreaks, cholera outbreaks. So if we ourselves can take it upon ourselves to, we the youth in short, can take it upon ourselves to mitigate and have preventive measures, I think it's a good thing. One, not only for our families but also for the nation at large. So it's good that the youth and higher learning institutions drive this.
So, welcome to the Flow Podcast.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So, my name is Fatima Omarji, and I'm from Cavendish University, currently serving as a union vice president, and I'm also the former debate vice president just at Cavendish University.
Oh, nice. So, what does a union person do?
Well, to be honest, it oversees everything that the students need, because basically the union serves as a bridge between the students and the management. So now, as a student, I see the problems that students are facing. So now they report to the union, and then we provide solutions to the problems, and then we take them to the management.
I like that, I like that. Youth leadership is what we preach all day, every day on the Flow Podcast. So let's dig into why you're here today. You are representing Cavendish University. So why are you here today?
Alright, so we got an invitation from WASH to participate in the Inter-University debate, and from what we were told, this is the first ever Inter-University WASH debate. And come on now, we came out as champions, Cavendish University. Remember, your success begins at Cavendish University. So yeah, it was really insightful. We really did learn a lot of things. As someone who's into youth advocacy, I really encourage people to participate not only in the youth debates, but like just to engage on peer-to-peer level so that you can get more insights, you know, like what exactly is affecting our country. And in this case, we were advocating about WASH, you know, water, hygiene, sanitation and stuff like that. It affects everyone. It doesn't only affect youth, but the fact that youth are speaking up really shows that we're the leaders of tomorrow.
So is that what motivated you to come here today? Because
Exactly.
this is the very first ever debate on water, sanitation and hygiene by the Youth WASH Club.
Exactly.
So when this came to you, when this invitation was extended to you, what was your first thought as Cavendish debating on water, health and sanitation?
So honestly, we do get invited to a lot of debates, but when we delve into the whole WASH program and whatnot, we're like, this is actually something that affects everyone. So now, why not participate and advocate? Not only advocate, but air out our views. You know, at the end of the day, youth are the leaders of tomorrow. So why not start now? We advocate for what's bothering us now. You understand? So yeah.
Thank you so much. So what's your takeaway from today's event?
It was wonderful. It was a success. The fact that we won. Well, even if we didn't win, we did learn a lot of things, you know. But we won, and yeah, I'm actually looking forward to participating more in these debates.
Amazing. So your final words for your fellow students that are watching back home, or at school, or their study table, or those people that want to take part. Like you guys were debating, okay? I was like, I can't do that. So your words for the people that are watching back home.
You know what? Air out your views. Debate is where you are heard without anyone stopping you and asking you why you're speaking. That's your flow. That's your moment. You are allowed to air out your views, and debate does just that. And the fact that WASH is youth-led, come on now, you're talking to peer-to-peer, you know, they understand you better than anyone else.
Thank you so much. That is amazing. So you heard it here first from the doctors and me, Jenny. You heard it here first, guys, from the youth themselves. So water, sanitation, hygiene, and board conversations. What are you doing about WASH? I've been your host here at Flow Podcast, Jennifer Zulu. So remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all social media platforms, which is Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn. Like, comment, share with a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend. From me, see you next time and have a good day.
Bye-bye.